All right, Command Economies, let's get into it. Look at this passport. Some might say it's the greatest in the world. Efficiency isn't a goal, it's just a rumor in a command economy. And here's the definition: one where resource allocation decisions are taken by a central body. So a small group of people in an office will make big decisions for the whole country. And usually there is a dictator. There is an absolute concentration of power in the smallest of places. And instead of the invisible hand deciding everything in the free market, what do customers want? We'll make that. People aren't buying our stock, we'll stop making that. Instead of all that going on, nope, the government say you're going to have 1,000,000 potatoes, and guess what? You get 1,000,000 potatoes, whether you like potato or not. So in a command economy, all the major industries are owned. This can be telecommunications, internet, gas, electricity. Then the resources are distributed between the people. They also set the wages. They choose their production targets for the economy and the long-term growth. China has actually moved away from a command economy, but this is their development plan on the right. They're willing to invest and subsidize these types of industries and help people get into them. They want national security, technological self-sufficiency, and defense. There's a lot of pennies flowing around that country these days. So these three leaders are widely considered to have been in charge of a command economy, small decisions for the masses. So let's have a look at some advantages and disadvantages of this. The government can develop certain industries massively. In China, you don't own the land if you have a property, and they've done a great job building a train line from Shanghai to Beijing. It's clean, it's fast, it's efficient, but don't get in the way. They all have one big, strong economic goal to move forward to. One vision, one plan, and zero flexibility. They also can regulate things that are bad for society, like drugs. But this also might mean a reduction in lots of goods like chocolate, toothpaste, happiness. Next, production of harmful substances can be regulated. Pollution is gone, but so are light bulbs. At least the air is clear enough to see the empty shelves. And they also overcome market failure. By market failure, we mean not enough schools, not enough hospitals, not enough merit goods or good goods in society. Inequality is solved by equally lowering standards. You can have a hospital on every corner, free healthcare, just bring your own equipment. It creates equality where everybody's the same, equally disappointed. And the great thing is it stops these large organizations, these monopolies taking over, because the government is the monopoly. They own all the industries. All right, moving forward. What are some disadvantages? Because the government have poor information, they're not right on the ground seeing the things go on in all the cities at the same time. They might overproduce some goods or underproduce some goods. In Cuba, there was a really good example of giving out lots of pork sandwiches to everybody. Just pork sandwiches everywhere, that's it. You don't get a choice about tuna or fish or anything like that. In fact, there's a shortage of everything except for propaganda. Poor quality goods, there's no profit motives. Businesses can't start. If I produce 1 or 100 items in a day, my pay's the same. So what am I going to do? And finally, lack of innovation. If you're not allowed to start your own business and make your own profits, you're not going to innovate and create new products that are good for society. You're going to be stifled a little bit. So all these things we need to think about when we think about a command economy. All right, that's it from me and Command Economies. Have a great day, and I'll see you again.